Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to my weekly predictive reading for February 2020. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and please only take those portions that resonate with you. Okay, Pisces, off camera to save time, I've performed a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you, and we will be using an oracle card from the deck Numerology by Michelle Buchanan. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the basis and the situation. It's the issue of the matter. Number 8 of Swords, Pisces, air energy. This is a card of restriction. It's bondage. You could be fearful of moving out of a situation that is binding. These are mind-forced manacles, prisons of doubts. Could be that you're being your own worst enemy, because it's you that can change matters. It's a bad situation that is temporary. It's feeling trapped, making excuses, or using victim mentality. You'll need to use courage to think in a new way and cast off bonds and obligations. And in this situation at hand, unless you change habitual behavior, you'll not get any further. And when you dwell on wrong thoughts and ideas, it'll bind you from moving forward. You may be fearful of moving out of a situation that's binding, probably because of fear and indecision. But a sign will come to show the way. There are problems to overcome and decisions to make, and you will not remain stuck. You're just feeling like you're trapped with no way out. But there is a solution to every problem. And remember that real freedom comes from inside your own spirit. This is being confused about what to do. It's someone that dislikes their work, but they do it anyway. It's being frustrated and confined, stifled, not seeing clearly, being afraid to make the wrong decision. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. The 5 of Wands, Pisces, fire energy. This is a card of uncertainty, it's shifting vibrations and unrest. All 5s are pivotal turning points. This can be a competition in social or career areas. New factors come in that demand that you adapt and grow and change. You might have to put in some more effort to keep what you've already gained. This can be mediation, a challenge, a struggle, petty obstacles and annoyances. It's short-term difficulties in communication, which, once overcome, can change things for the better. These are competing forces without a clear winner as yet. Could be fighting, could be conflicts and egos involved. It's holding your position within drama. This can be a competition of some sort, a card of ordeals and tests. It's fighting for what matters to you. There's problems to solve and conflicts and petty hassles and arguments, clashing of personalities, differences of opinion, but it's these differences that should be examined. It is from them that new ideas and interesting compromises emerge. Just be wary of stubbornly holding on to an idea just for the sake of it, because tremendous power can be had when we join the energies with that of others. The 8 of Swords with the 5 of Wands represents self-doubt. Your third card, and this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you are aware of. The 9 of Swords, Pisces, air energy, card of worry and anxiety, unfounded anxiety. There's a need to be patient. There may be some insomnia. It's a need to talk about your problems that you're burying. Speak up to solve these problems, or it brings regrets and nightmares. But this suffering is in your mind. It's a mental torture. You'll need to make required changes for a better future. This can be ruined plans, it can be health worries, but steps should be taken to solve these problems, and you are near the end of your mental ordeal. This is a preoccupation with a past experience. You may be feeling unworthy or overly fearful or worried about the future. You could be overly sensitive to other people's opinions. This is wisdom and strength gained through experience. Or you may be having nightmares or trouble sleeping because of all the thoughts racing through your mind. Or you may be feeling ill or worried about your health. But worrying is pointless unless it drives you to take action. So confront your worries and fears and take steps to solve your problems. Talk to someone, write in a journal, see a doctor. If you continue to doubt and fear, they will continue to haunt you. This is a high stress card. The 8 of Swords with the 9 of Swords can represent a change of mind. And now your 4th card, it's the position of the future. It's the results and the resolution. And being in the future position, it can be a surprise. Number 20 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, Judgment. This card is ruled by Pluto. This is a fire energy card. This could have to do with an epic decision that has to be made. There will be new purpose and new plans and a resurrection. It's a major turning point. It's evaluation of past actions and the consequences of those actions. This is delays that can be conquered by develop of the spirit. It's awakening and renewal, a change in the personal consciousness, which is now on the verge of blending with the universal. It's coming to terms with yourself, a going down to rise up, a very special moment in life, a change in life in a very important way, and you can rise up and seek new possibilities. It's like being called, your true calling, an awakening and a rebirth, a second chance, a second lease on life. It's being deeply inspired and uplifted, awakened and reborn, summoned to a higher awareness, being inspired with big ideas, a new phase, and rising above it all. Could be getting good news. It's sudden changes. It's reward. Could have to do with your talent, and there'll be victory. Could be the awakening to your purpose, experiencing a breakthrough. It's leaving the past behind and thinking out of the box. It's an end of an old way of life and a cycle that is finished, and it's time to seek a new direction, to make adjustments that reflect who you truly are. This is a positive card, symbolizes regeneration and rebirth after a period of confusion and confinement. The 8 of Swords with the Judgment card, this is the opportunity to progress once you see things clearly. You could be coming up with excuses that restrict the flow. Your 5th card, it's the bottom of the deck card. It's the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this. Number 3 of the Major Arcana, the Empress. This can represent a Taurus or a Libra. This card is ruled by Venus. This is material abundance, fertility and fruitfulness. Can represent a mother or someone nurturing. This card represents the productive and generative activities in the subconscious. The subconscious has control over all the steps of development in the material world. It is the multiplicator of images. This is an omen for success, a symbol of hope, and a very positive energy. It can represent material wealth or marriage, fertility for would-be parents or farmers, and people in the creative arts. It's love through compassion and nurturing. It's an opening to pleasure and beauty and abundance. It's passion and sensual involvement with the world. A time of passion, of sexual desire, and an enjoyment of life. It can also represent someone showing a motherly concern for another. There's natural growth here. The 8 of Swords with the Empress, this is an authoritative woman who feels powerless in the situation. The 5 of Wands with the 9 of Swords represents arguments and depression from them. The 5 of Wands with the Judgment card is getting past fighting. It's a petty disagreement that ends with wanting forgiveness, and it's rising above competition. The 5 of Wands with the Empress card is inner conflict, not to smother someone. The 9 of Swords with the Judgment card is removal of guilt. It's the ability to see shortcomings and how they create anxiety and pain. The 9 of Swords with the Empress, this is lack that causes anxiety. The Judgment card with the Empress is the body is sensitive to very many things. It can also be your psychic ability is likely. Here's your advice from the Oracle card deck, Numerology, by Michelle Buchanan. Pisces, you've got card number 74, representing nature. Card number 74. This card indicates a need to spend quality time in nature. Nature has the ability to heal and replenish you when you're feeling tired, anxious, or depressed. Even a 10-minute walk outside will help you revitalize, balance, and ground you. When you merge your energy with Mother Nature, you enhance your connection to the divine. Perhaps you've been spending too much time inside or around computers or electrical devices. Maybe you're feeling stressed, indecisive, or confused. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to improve your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being by walking along a beach or in a garden or a park, hiking through the forest, bush, or mountains or desert, swimming in an ocean, river, lake, or stream, taking a trip to the wilderness or the countryside, going camping or horseback riding, gardening or having a picnic, lying in the sun, walking in the rain, or playing in the snow, or reading under a tree. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to spend time in the outdoors. When you align yourself with Mother Nature, you align yourself with Source, and this is a very powerful way to raise your vibration. Affirmation: I spend time in nature and align myself with Source. Thanks, you guys, Pisces. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.